Ah, yeah. Hey everybody, Dan here from the Diamond Minecart, and today we are doing the paint gun mod by Rich10511414. So a lot of numbers there, but if you don't want to type in his name, just go to the description below and you will find a link direct to the Minecraft forum post where you can download this pretty awesome mod. So as you saw in the intro, this is the kind of stuff you can do with it. You could say it's a failed attempt at doing a diamond, but I think it's pretty awesome. So as you can see, there are some flaws because I've had to use wool for white, but I will get to those in a second. First off, let's see how we can make this awesome paint gun. And what you need is 2 oak wood planks, a stick, a lever, and 2 pieces of iron ingot. And you make this awesome paint gun. But for the paint gun, you are going to need some kind of ammo or fuel or ink or whatever you want to call it. And this is where you get them. The 3 primary colors, rose red, cactus green, and lapis lazuli, all of which you get from dyes and stuff like that. And you're also going to need sand and flint for other things too. So what you do is when you've got the paint gun equipped, you press the G key and you get this awesome GUI, which is going to give you like 14 million colors that you can paint onto the world. So I'll just pick this awesome kind of pinkish color and go and paint. So just paint, you just right click any block and it will paint it. As you can see, pretty cool, right? You can change your whole world pink. You can do whatever you like with it. And for you sprite artists out there that use like different blocks, this could be the kind of thing you use it for. You don't need to use different blocks of different colors. You can just straight up use whatever block you like, and you can paint on every block in Minecraft. So let's go and make this tree a bit pinker. As you can see, amazing different things. They all act pretty differently because the colors come out fairly differently on here. As you can see, as I said earlier, the white doesn't come out properly on the brick. So if I choose white here and try and click on the brick, okay, it's glitched out a little bit there. But if I go on the brick, it doesn't really come out. That is actually on there. So it reacts differently to different blocks. And yeah, see, it's see-through on the bark, but it works on the top of dirt. Pretty weird, but okay. But what you need the dyes for, as you can see as I was going through, if you notice that the different dyes were going down in quantity. And if you go back onto the GUI, you can see how much of each dye your color takes when you are using it. So if I go to this blue, it takes 7 blocks. You can paint 7 blocks per amount of dye. It takes 7 blocks of green for amount of dye to come out, and then 5 blocks of blue, and then you spend a piece of dye. So every 1 piece of dye gives you 5 blocks of blue and stuff like that. So hopefully you get that. So if I paint 5 blocks, my blue will go down. So there you go. That's pretty cool, right? So you can paint your world whatever color you like. Come here, Shippy. I'm going to paint you. Can I paint you? I don't think I can, but just do it. No, you can't. That would be pretty cool, though. You can paint the blocks around him. But anyway, there is more to this paint gun mod than a simple paint gun, which we're going to need you for, Sheepy, right now. So as you can see, I've got sand and flint. What sand does is when you've got it in your inventory, if you right-click a block, it will erase what you've got already. So I've just erased that. I can erase whatever I like by right-clicking. And if I right-click again, it will paint with the color I've chosen. So that's pretty cool. There's another way to get rid of paint, which has been a new addition to the paint gun mod, and it's the Putty Knife, or Putty Knife. And what you get to, how to build it is oak wood planks with iron ingot on top. And it does pretty much the same as the sand blasting kind of feature does, but it takes a little bit longer. But it doesn't. There you go. It doesn't take away your sand basically. So you just left click this one actually, and it will slowly take away your paint. It's not that much of an issue time wise, but it's still pretty cool. Right then, the next bit, which you all want to see, is this paint gun is actually a severely powerful weapon. So I've got flint in my inventory, and what I do is if I press V, it will tell me gun mode enable. And if I've got flint in my inventory, you right click and you shoot flint. Yes, you can shoot flint. And even better, if you hold shift and you right click, it will shoot a scatter of flint. Destruction. Destroyed that sheep in one shot. That's what we're talking about. So not only can you paint your world in beautiful different colors, you can shoot lots of flint at anything you like. So that is really awesome. It doubles as a weapon. And I think there is one more thing I need to show you. And that is that you can actually paint more than 1 block at a time. So let me just disable gun mode because we don't want to be killing the earth. And select a color quickly, which is going to work. So blue. If you shift and click, right click, sorry, it will paint a 3x3 square of what you want. So that's really cool for painting really big blocks of color everywhere. and it works pretty much anywhere you've got a flat piece of land. So there we go. This is a really cool mod, and I really like it for doing stuff like this. It acts differently on different kinds of stuff. I've done a bit of a graffiti on this wall, which is cool. And you can do pretty much anything you like with it, and you can kill the annoying creepers and possibly innocent sheep that are interrupting your art session. So this has been the Paint Gun mod by Rich10511414. Thanks for all the numbers on the end of your name to make this mod review a little bit more tricky. But do go and check him out in the description below. You can go and download the mod. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. So this has been Dan from the Diamond Minecart showing you the Paint Gun mod by Rich10511414. And if you did enjoy this video, this commentary, then please like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you all next time.